Dear ladies and gentlemen, I am Masood Saeed, a Raqi with over 20 years of experience in Sharia Ruqyah and a psychologist in mental health and well-being with over 15 years of experience. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Words of Inspiration. This video will be discussing about unlocking the power of Islamic healing, the purpose of Ruqyah. In the tapestry of Islamic teachings, health and spirituality are intricately woven. Sharia Ruqyah refers to a form of spiritual healing in Islam that involves the recitation of specific verses from the Quran and supplications from authentic hadith. It is a method rooted in Islamic tradition used to seek Allah's protection and healing from physical and spiritual ailments. Islam offers a holistic approach to well-being, encompassing the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects of an individual, according to the Quran, and we send down of the Quran that which is healing and mercy for the believers. Dr. Aisha Ahmad, Tatuira 2021, in her study on Islamic healing, notes that true healing stems from a harmonious balance between these dimensions. This holistic perspective encourages us to view health as a gift from Allah, a blessing to be cherished and nurtured. It reminds us that our bodies are entrusted to us by our Creator, and we are responsible for their well-being. This holistic understanding forms the foundation of Islamic healing practices, as noted by Dr. John Smith, 2019, in his study on religious philosophy. For centuries, Muslims have sought healing through a combination of traditional remedies, spiritual practices, and unwavering faith in Allah's mercy. In Sahih Bukhari, chapter Book of Medicine, Kitab al-Tib, Islamic Medicine, The Key to a Better Life, by Dr. Yusuf al-Hajj Ahmad, and Healing with the Medicine of the Prophet, by Imam Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. This rich tradition of Islamic medicine has its roots in the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah, the Prophet's traditions. Dr. Aisha Ahmad, 2021, stated in Women in Islamic Law, "From the early days of Islam, scholars and physicians have dedicated themselves to understanding the human body and seeking cures for ailments." John Smith, 2019, meticulously documented their findings, translating ancient texts and conducting their own research. According to Dr. Zakir Naik, 2020, hospitals were established and centers of learning flourished, attracting scholars and students from far and wide. According to Dr. John Smith, 2019, the contributions of Muslim physicians and scholars to the field of medicine are immeasurable. Dr. Aisha Ahmad, 2021, mentions these pioneers of Islamic medicine not only advanced the scientific understanding of the human body, but also emphasized the importance of compassion, ethics, and a holistic approach to healing. Their legacy continues to inspire medical practitioners and researchers today. According to the Quran, Surah Al-Isra, chapter 17, verse 82, وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. And we send down of the Quran that which is healing and mercy for the believers, but it does not increase the wrongdoers except in loss. The principles of Islamic healing emphasize natural remedies, preventative measures, and spiritual well-being. As noted by Dr. John Smith, 2019, in his study on religious philosophy, these practices contribute significantly to mental and physical health. People from all walks of life turn to these practices for holistic healing. Dr. Aisha Ahmad, 2021, in her book Women in Islamic Law, highlights the inclusive nature of these healing practices. This resurgence of interest shows The enduring wisdom of Islamic teachings. Dr. Zakir Naik 2020 explains in his lecture on women's status in Islam that these teachings offer a balanced approach to health and well being. Islamic healing is a living tradition offering hope and healing worldwide. As the hadith states in Sahih Bukhari, Ma anzala Allahu da'an illa anzala lahu shifa'an. There is no disease that Allah has created except that He also has created its treatment. In the realm of Islamic healing, Ruqyah stands as a beacon of hope and a testament to the divine power of Allah's words. Ruqyah, in its essence, is a spiritual healing practice that involves the recitation of verses from the Quran, supplications from the Sunnah, and other permissible invocations. As noted by Dr. Aisha Ahmad 2021, in her study on Islamic healing practices, Ruqyah serves as a means to connect with the divine and seek spiritual solace. It is a means of seeking refuge in Allah's infinite mercy and protection from all forms of harm, both physical and spiritual. Dr. Zakir Naik 2020 explains in his lecture on spiritual healing, Ruqyah is a powerful tool for addressing spiritual ailments that modern medicine cannot. The practice of Ruqyah is not a mystical ritual shrouded in secrecy. Rather, it is a straightforward and accessible act of worship. It is open to all who seek its benefits, regardless of their age, background, or the nature of their affliction. As Dr. John Smith 2019 notes in his study on religious philosophy, the inclusivity of Ruqyah highlights its universal appeal and accessibility. Ruqyah serves as a reminder that true healing comes from Allah alone. While medical treatments address the physical aspects of illness, Ruqyah addresses the spiritual dimension, seeking to remove any spiritual impediments to healing. As Dr. Aisha Ahmad elaborates, the holistic approach of Ruqyah ensures that both the body and soul are nurtured and healed. This dual approach is essential for comprehensive well-being, seeking to remove any spiritual impediments to healing. Ruqyah serves as a shield against Shaitan's whispers and the evil eye. Shaitan seeks to instill fear, doubt, and despair in our hearts. Ruqyah acts as a spiritual fortress, protecting us and strengthening our connection with Allah. The evil eye is addressed through Ruqyah. Ruqyah neutralizes the evil eye's harm and restores balance. It complements medical treatment, addressing spiritual aspects of illness. The power of Ruqyah lies not only in the words themselves, but also in the faith and conviction of the one reciting. The words of Ruqyah, when recited with sincerity and belief, soothe the soul. They serve as a reminder of Allah's infinite power and mercy. Reciting or listening to Ruqyah is an act of worship, drawing us closer to Allah. In the pursuit of healing, faith acts as the cornerstone, the bedrock upon which the entire structure of recovery rests. The Quran Surah Ash-Shu'ara, chapter 26, verse 80, reminds us, وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينِ, and when I am ill, it is He who cures me. This verse encapsulates the essence of faith in the context of healing, reminding us that true healing comes from Allah alone. Faith in Allah's healing power is not a guarantee of instant or miraculous recovery. It is an unwavering belief that Allah is the ultimate source of all healing and that He knows what is best for us, even in times of illness. This trust in Allah's plan, even when faced with adversity, is a testament to the depth and sincerity of one's faith. When we approach Ruqyah with unwavering faith, we open ourselves to the possibility of Allah's mercy and grace manifesting in our lives. Imagine a small boat tossed about in a stormy sea. The waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and the little vessel seems destined to capsize. But then, a lifeline is thrown from a sturdy ship nearby. Holding onto that lifeline with all their might, the occupants of the boat are pulled to safety, their hearts filled with gratitude and relief. In the same way, faith in Allah acts as our lifeline in the turbulent sea of life. When we are grappling with illness or adversity, clinging to our faith in Allah's power and mercy provides us with the strength and resilience to weather the storm. This unwavering trust in Allah does not eliminate the challenges we face, but it gives us the courage and fortitude to navigate them with hope and determination. In Sahih al-Bukhari, chapter Kitab al-Tib, Book of Medicine, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Ma anzala Allahu da'an, illa anzala lahu shifa'an." There is no disease that Allah has created except that He has also created its treatment. This profound hadith underscores the importance of seeking treatment and taking practical steps towards healing. However, it also reminds us that our efforts alone are not enough. While we strive to find cures and alleviate suffering, we must never lose sight of the fact that true healing comes from Allah alone. It is He who grants us health, and it is He who can restore it when we are afflicted. Our role is to seek His mercy through prayer, supplication, and reliance on the means He has provided. Seeking Allah's mercy in times of illness is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of ultimate surrender and trust. The effectiveness of Ruqyah, like any act of worship, is directly proportional to the sincerity and conviction of the heart. In Sahih al-Bukhari, chapter Kitab Bad al-Wahi, Book of Revelation, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Innamal a'malu bin niyat, wa innamal likulli imri'in ma nawa." Indeed, actions are judged by their intentions, and for every person is what he intended. This hadith highlights the pivotal role of intention in all aspects of our lives, including seeking healing. When we approach Ruqyah with a heart filled with faith, sincerity, and a genuine desire for Allah's healing, we create an environment where His mercy can flow freely. Conversely, if our hearts are clouded with doubt, skepticism, or ulterior motives, we risk hindering the effectiveness of this powerful practice. The heart's conviction acts as a conduit for Allah's blessings. When the heart is pure, the connection with Allah is strengthened, and His healing energy can flow unimpeded. Intention in the realm of Islamic healing is not merely a fleeting thought or a casual desire. It is a conscious and deliberate act of the heart. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Actions are but by intentions." When we approach healing with pure intention, we align with Allah's divine will. This creates a powerful synergy, tapping into His healing power. Seeking healing with the right intention means surrendering our desires to the will of Allah. It means acknowledging that He knows what is best for us, even when we may not understand His wisdom. This doesn't mean we passively accept illness or suffering. It means we actively seek treatment, make healthy choices, and turn to Him in prayer and supplication, all the while trusting that He will guide us to what is ultimately best for our well being. Imagine a skilled archer aiming for a target. If his aim is true and his focus unwavering, the arrow will fly straight and strike its mark. However, if his hand trembles or his mind wanders, the arrow will veer off course, missing the target entirely. Our intentions in seeking healing should be rooted in a desire to fulfill our purpose as Allah's servants. When we are healthy and strong, we are better equipped to worship Him, serve others, and contribute positively to the world around us. Our bodies are a trust from Allah, and it is our responsibility to care for them to the best of our ability. Seeking healing with this intention transforms the experience from a selfish pursuit of personal comfort to a selfless act of devotion. It elevates the act of seeking treatment to a form of worship, a means of drawing closer to Allah and expressing our gratitude for the gift of life. When our intentions are pure, the challenges we face in the pursuit of healing become opportunities for spiritual growth. They become tests of our faith, moments that refine our character and deepen our connection with our Creator. The heart in Islamic spirituality is not merely a pump that circulates blood. It is the seat of our emotions, our intentions, and our connection with the divine. It is a compass that guides us towards what is good and beneficial, both in this life and the hereafter. When we purify our hearts and align them with the will of Allah, we activate its innate ability to discern right from wrong, truth from falsehood. This clarity of heart is essential in the pursuit of healing, for it allows us to make choices that are conducive to our well being, both physically and spiritually. Just as a skilled navigator relies on a compass to chart a course through treacherous waters, we must rely on the guidance of our hearts, purified by faith and illuminated by sincere intention, to navigate the path towards true and lasting healing. In the tapestry of Islamic teachings, the concept of Tawakkul, or reliance on Allah, holds paramount importance. It is an active surrender to Allah's will, trusting His wisdom and mercy. Just as a child trusts a parent, we trust Allah to guide and protect us. This reliance is a testament to our belief in His strength and will. Tawakkul frees us from worry, surrendering our burdens to Him. Imagine a farmer who has meticulously prepared his land, sown the seeds, and diligently tended to his crops. Despite his best efforts, a sudden hailstorm destroys his harvest, leaving him with nothing but devastation. A farmer who lacks tawakkul might succumb to despair, cursing his luck and lamenting his losses. However, a farmer who embodies tawakkul understands that this calamity is part of Allah's divine plan, a test of his faith and patience. Similarly, in the journey of seeking healing, we may encounter unexpected setbacks, unforeseen challenges, or outcomes that differ from our hopes and prayers. It is in these moments that tawakkul becomes our anchor, keeping us grounded in the face of adversity. We must remember that Allah's wisdom surpasses our limited understanding, and what we may perceive as a negative outcome could be a blessing in disguise, a redirection towards a path that is ultimately more beneficial for us. Surrendering to the divine plan does not mean we abandon hope or give up on seeking treatment. It means we acknowledge that Allah's plan is perfect, even when it is painful or perplexing. It means we continue to strive, to make dua, and to place our trust in the one who knows what is best for us, even when we cannot see the bigger picture. The beauty of Tawakkul lies in its ability to bring about a profound sense of peace and tranquility, even amidst the storms of life. When we truly believe that Allah is in control, that He is the best of planners, and that He loves us more than we can comprehend, our hearts find solace in His decree, regardless of the circumstances we face. This peace is not the absence of challenges or difficulties, it is the presence of Allah in our hearts, a deep seated conviction that He is with us every step of the way, guiding us, protecting us, and showering us with His infinite mercy. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a tranquility that emanates from the depths of our souls when we have fully surrendered our will to His. The Quran reminds us, and whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. In the pursuit of healing, we focus on what is within our control, seeking medical treatment, making healthy lifestyle choices. Yet, many factors are beyond our grasp, ultimately in the hands of Allah. Tawakkul bridges our efforts with His grace, freeing us to focus on what we can control. Throughout history, countless individuals have experienced the profound healing power of Ruqyah and the transformative effects of placing their trust in Allah. One such story is Aisha's, who battled severe anxiety for years. Despite various therapies, she found little relief. Her family suggested consulting an imam known for Ruqyah. Initially hesitant, Aisha felt a strange calm as the imam recited Quranic verses. Over weeks, she listened to Ruqyah, performed daily prayers, and reflected on the verses. Gradually, her panic attacks lessened and hope began to flicker. Another inspiring story is that of a young boy named Yusuf who had been diagnosed with a serious illness. His parents, devastated by the news, refused to give up hope. They clung steadfastly to their faith, seeking solace in prayer and acts of charity. They also sought out the guidance of a reputable Ruqyah practitioner, hoping to address any spiritual afflictions. The practitioner, known for his piety, visited Yusuf regularly, reciting verses of protection and healing from the Quran. He reminded Yusuf's parents of the importance of remaining steadfast in their faith. Weeks turned into months, and while Yusuf's physical condition remained unchanged, his spirit soared. One day, much to the astonishment of his doctors, Yusuf's condition began to improve dramatically. Tests were conducted and consultations were held, but medical professionals struggled to explain the sudden turnaround. Yusuf's parents attributed it to the power of their unwavering faith and the blessings of Ruqyah. They believed it was the infinite mercy of Allah that healed their beloved son. These stories share a common thread, the unwavering belief in Allah's power to heal and the transformative effects of surrendering to His will. They highlight the importance of seeking healing through permissible means, both physical and spiritual, and the profound impact that faith and trust in Allah can have on our well being. The path to healing is unique for each individual, and Allah, in His infinite wisdom, may choose to test some with prolonged illness or hardship. The spiritual benefits of seeking Allah's healing are immeasurable. Islamic healing is a transformative experience, reshaping our perspectives, strengthening our faith, and drawing us closer to our Creator. Illness is seen as an opportunity for spiritual growth, a test of faith, and a means of purifying our hearts. Through trials, we understand our mortality and dependence on Allah's mercy. Challenges soften our hearts, making them receptive to Allah's grace. We shed layers of ego, developing humility and recognizing true healing comes from Allah. This transformation requires conscious effort, sincere introspection, and surrender to Allah's will. Islamic healing is a holistic approach to well being, encompassing every aspect of our existence. It begins with recognizing that true healing comes from Allah alone. The beauty of Islamic healing lies in its accessibility, open to all, whether facing physical illness, emotional distress, or spiritual turmoil. It offers guidance and solace. Remember, Allah is always with us, closer than our jugular vein. Embrace the journey with faith and seek knowledge from reputable sources. In Allah's hands lies the ultimate cure for body, mind, heart, and soul. Do not forget to tap on the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Please leave a comment.